Well, today we are running a community event that basically builds a lot of connection. It's the beginning of the school year, and what we're trying to do is just build relationships that strengthen the school, which then in turn will then strengthen the community throughout the school, parents and students and so forth.
Good job, Gabriel. So Green Apple Day of Service is across the country. Get out there anywhere from doing building, repair, cleaning, a lot of site work, and we worked with the school and they felt the garden was the biggest need, so that's where we started today.
One bag on one half and the other bag on the other half.
Okay.
Just kind of blend it in evenly with the soil. And we've got a team of about 15 teachers from Abingdon Elementary. Here we're just trying to get the plots ready for some fall planting, as well as getting them ready for the springtime. Get the garden ready so the students can come out and be active and outside of the classroom with the planting and get some hands-on experience.
So many of the kids around here, they don't have access to have a place to plant at home when they're living in apartments or living in smaller condos or places where there isn't a place in their yard to have a garden. It's great to have that experience where they can come out here and plant and see what it's like and see the life cycle of those plants firsthand.
It's great to have people outside of the school involved. It's great to get the kids involved so they can see what the adults in the community are doing, so they'll be inspired.
Right when you said sun, it does something with the sun. What else?
Well, we learned about how the calendar and the sun works. Well, I think it's important because it's what the ancient people used for a clock.
So as the sun moved down the grass, it made bigger circles every time.
Equinox. What does equinox sound like? Equal. So it means 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness.
And what you can see here is these dots in the grass, and they're marking where the sun is at a certain time of the day. So can everyone see the red one? This is 12, so this was noon.
So if you were to come back next year on this day, or 10 years from this day, at noon, your light would be right here. At 1, your light would be right here. And at 2 o'clock, in just a few minutes, we're going to get to put a new stone here.
Due to different seasons, the sun changes its spot. Since they didn't have calendars back then, they had to use this. When the sun rotates, they're pretty much like marking it. That thing in the roof is called an oculus, sort of like an eye for the sun.
Can you guys help us mark our solar calendar? Yes. We're going to put it here.
5, 4. And we wanted to have the kids really understand the amazing power of the sun. So what we did at the entry to the school is we built a solar calendar, and we are marking the solstices and the equinox. So the vernal and the autumnal equinox and the summer solstice we marked earlier. Eventually this will become a plaza with these as points cast into the concrete. We created an oculus so the sunlight will come through every year on the same time, and we'll mark those points. So it'll be a tool that the kids in the school can use for the life of the building. So look how far it is. That's 9 a.m. today, and this is 9 a.m. in June 21st. So see how far the sun moves across the sky? Yeah.
We're going for collective impact and hosting a day with families to get them interested in helping more in the school with our outdoor education program.
We are trying to clean away the invasive plants, mostly crabgrass and dandelions, so that we can then replant some native plants.
I guess we're trying to make a more environmentally friendly garden, at my best guess.
Well, this is just a great way of getting kids involved in community service, and it's wonderful because it's easy for them. They understand it. They get the tactile experience of actually getting their hands into the dirt and enjoying it, and at the same time they're actually learning how to give back to the community.
And we're trying to use the garden as a teaching tool. It's not here for decoration primarily. It's here to help the kids understand more about Virginia, maybe even improve the habitat for their own lives and for their own kids.
A lot of learning going on. I'm hearing the kids learning how to plant, how to look after this area.
No one step on that plant.
When it really comes down to it, a school is, in fact, a small community that's part of the larger community, and there's really no barrier between what's going on outside of the walls and what's going on inside of the walls. So what we're trying to do is, again, build strong relationships, so that way we build more trust within the school and we build more trust within the community, so that way students can, of course, succeed even further.